Hello, welcome to an interview with Danielle Cook, an RA in my hall and also a wonderful friend. She is the president of the Sigma Lambda Gamma sorority on campus, which is also the multicultural sorority on campus. And we are here to talk to her today about the case study we have for our group. So, I'm first going to present the situation and then I'll ask her a couple questions. So, in this situation, there's an RSO on some campus somewhere in the world that puts on a theme party, and the theme is Ghetto Fabulous. And the president at the time is not aware of this until some of the members in her/his organization are approached by the members of this other RSO, and the members of this other RSO ask the members of the multicultural RSO for some of their clothing to wear to this party. So, the president of the multicultural organization, not sorority, it doesn't have to be a sorority, finds out about this event, and basically we have to now decide how we're going to deal with it. So, my first question to you is, how does this make you feel?
It makes me feel, well, I guess if I was the individual that was asked, it would make me feel quite uncomfortable. I would hope that most people understand that things like that are not really appropriate, nor are they acceptable. But just overall, it would sadden me to kind of, especially if it was CMU's campus, it would sadden me to see that, this is the level of awareness in terms of diversity issues that people have on this campus, and that'd be really sad.
Yeah. So, how do you think your members would have responded to the request of, like them asking to borrow their clothes?
Angry.
Angry.
Yep.
Yeah.
Probably very angry. Would be not met with some very nice comments. Would have to do a little damage control in terms of making sure that we don't burn any bridges with any other RSOs in the process, and making sure that everybody comes out of the situation positive, good reputation, good name, and that RSO would hopefully learn from the mistakes that they've made, because obviously something like that is very uncalled for.
Yeah, definitely. So, as the president of your multicultural organization, how would you have responded to the situation, especially because it happened and then you found out about it?
It would be difficult, being not the person who was directly approached and finding out kind of secondhand, but I would definitely try to have a meeting with that RSO's president, sit down with them. If it wasn't the president, which it seems like it wasn't, it was secondhand thing. The president learned about this as well. Sit down with whoever did the asking, and also the president, and kind of discuss why that's not okay, and tell them how we feel and how I feel as a person and in a multicultural organization and as a minority, and how that's just really not appropriate, and have that kind of exchange. But then also I would probably go to, especially if it was at CMU, I would go to Danny Rossman, who's over the RSOs on campus and student life, and just let her know that this kind of situation is happening, so that hopefully we could get some education across the board, because if this happened in one RSO, it's probably not the last, it's probably not the only, and then only talking to those one or two people isn't going to fix the root of an issue that might be a bigger issue in terms of awareness within that group. So, trying to get them some education and why things like that aren't appropriate, and why it wouldn't even be appropriate in the first place to throw a Ghetto Fabulous party, and how those kind of things make them look and reflect back on their organization and their name.
Yeah. So you definitely want to come out with a positive outcome and be stern, but at the same time, make sure that they understand that they might not have known that it was offensive, but at the same time you want to let them know that it is for the future.
Right.
Awesome.
Exactly.
Awesome. Well, thanks so much for your time.
You're very welcome, ma'am.
Pleasure to have you.
It was good to see you.